Hello everyone and welcome back to Joy's Creative Finger. This is a tour of a little blue house that I built for Chi-Chi, who is pregnant and expecting a baby any moment now. And this is her mother up front, who is taking care of her. Chi-Chi lives alone and her husband is in the army, so she lives here by herself pretty much most of the time. Straight away you notice that I have a car in the garage. Simply you have to buy the white wedding limo from the car shop, and you can just pick it up and drop it in a room that has an 8x8 dimension. This is what I have for the entrance of this house. I wanted to use these dividers in some way because it really has that nice shine to it, and the entrance to the house has some sort of shade. So if it was raining or there was a blizzard, you would have some kind of shade and have some time to get out your keys and get in the house. This is Chi-Chi, who is just wandering around. She's restless and she's bursting. And of course, I was able to get these beautiful dresses for my pregnant Sims in my town. The other thing I wanted to say is these snow lodge windows are very beautiful, but you have to line them up. At least that's what I think. If they are scattered, it tends to look really messy, so I had to line them up this way on this side of the build. I love the color of the roof because it's got that golden rim that matches the back garden fence here. And there's just a little space for you to pop out of this garden. I felt that the pink tree complements the blue house quite nicely. There's a blue pool, of course, we don't have other shades in the game, and we have a nice indoor-outdoor area up top that you can see from this view. Now I will take Florence with me on the tour of this house, and obviously when we get in we will see Chi-Chi around and about. But yes, she has been amazing taking care of her daughter because, as I say, her son-in-law is away in the army. So once you come into the house, you have an entrance here which is spacious and has access to a bathroom, well, a restroom and the garage. But first you have this lovely set here. When you walk in, you've got this beautiful windows up on the wall, but they look like pieces of art, and that's why I love them. They are the Arabic windows. Look for them in your game store and you would see them. I think they cost LP, and the seats I got from an Architect Tab home. So down the end of the corridor you have the bathroom, restroom, depends on what you want to call it. Well, it is a restroom because at the end of the day you don't take a bath in here, but some people call it bathroom for some reason. They say, I got to go to the bathroom please. Anyway, this is the restroom. It's blue, of course. It doesn't mean the whole house is going to be blue, but further down the hall on the other end we have the garage here, and this is the white limo that I was speaking of. It has to be the size of a room, and you just literally just go into build mode, pick it up off the main place where it stays and drop it in there. So now we have the living room in here, which I absolutely love. I was finding this really fiddly to set things out right, but eventually I came up with this plan. I have this asymmetrical arrangement here. Hold on, I need to turn this back on. I want it on. It's prettier when it's on. But yes, you've got the bookshelf, you've got the chest of drawers, the flower, the Moroccan lamp, and then a clear view of the tree out back. Just a little view from the angle that we're at. And I love that look. So you have a good view of the back garden. And then these seats came from the Architect Home tab, as I say. And then we have the TV and the sound system down below. And on the flip side here of the entrance, you have the same windows facing inward here as pieces of artwork on the wall, which I absolutely love. The idea of having, you know, these windows on the inside walls of a house has completely changed the way we can design interiorly. I mean, I've got these curtains here before the dining area, and I love it. It just adds to the soft furnishing of our builds. Now, although I have two standing lamps on either side of that chest of drawers, I can tell you that the seats are fully accessible. I think she's actually going to sit down there. Great. That's great. So see, she's just taken a seat, so nothing is blocked whatsoever, and there she is rubbing her tummy. Anyway, I absolutely love this dining table. It's from the Wedding Bells live event. It's beautiful because it's already set, and I think it's quite nice, and that's what I have in the dining room area. So you've got two arches on either side of where I've got the curtains, and I felt that it gave the area a soft touch. The kitchen and the staircase that goes up to the living quarters are all in one space. I felt that the flow of the house worked perfectly without separating, you know, these spaces, and it made the room a little bit more bigger. So this is what the kitchen looks like. It has everything that you need. There's more counter space to put a toaster or anything else that you want, and it's fully functional for your cooking hobby. Now Grandma Florence is going to take us upstairs, and we're going to see the rest of the build up here. Now you come up this corridor, and the first door on the right takes you into the master bedroom for Chi-Chi. And if you're not new to the channel, then you'll know that this is one of my favorite beds ever. This is a fully functional master suite. It's got a nice closet space on the side here, and then there is a personal ensuite bathroom in the corner as well. I found it difficult to do this, but eventually it worked out, and I love seeing these dresses. So the shower here is fully accessible, nothing is blocked, everything is set out in a way that is accessible, and yeah, I love the way it is. It's very small, but it worked. Remember, this is on a small plot, and I'm happy that I was able to, put that master together on the side. This will be her son's bedroom. Chi-Chi is expecting a son, so Grandma here is going to spend quite a few days and nights in here assisting her daughter Chi-Chi so she can get some sleep. But Grandma will come in here and help out with looking after the baby at nighttime on occasion. So there she is sitting on the bean. That's actually a turkey. And this is the cot that I've chosen for the room simply because it goes in the space, and I wanted a different kind of nursery. Now I'm really pleased that we have these feature walls, because now we have, bits and bobs of artwork up on the wall in a way that looks as though it's intentional. This is a lovely sitting room area, and I think that this second living room is a good idea because Chi-Chi can play around with her son up here and avoid having the main living room downstairs trashed, and that's the case when you've got little kids. So it's a good size space, as you can see. I love that she keeps coming around to the different spaces that we're touring and she's taken a seat there. But the family bathroom is here on the side, and it's fully stocked with everything you could possibly think of. The laundry, the long bathtub, the toilet, the towels, lots of cabinets and so on and so forth, and it's great that we can see around and about in there because of the walls option. And now the other thing is that being a 2-bedroom, I could still make this a 3-bedroom house. And that would be by using this space that Chi-Chi has walked into. So it's a place where she would sit down and maybe FaceTime with her husband in the army, but you can completely take off all the arched open doors here and put one door into this space, and it becomes another room that can share the family bathroom. Absolutely. So if you want this house and you feel, oh well, it's only got 2 bedrooms, you can certainly make a nice big bedroom over there, and it becomes a 3-bedroom beautiful house for your Sims to live in. So the floor plan is quite simple. As I say, if you're watching this in real time, then you have to realize that I have gone away on holiday, and this is pre-recorded so that you can enjoy more videos on the channel on the weekends as planned. And it would be when I get back that I would go through some of the comments to see where your interest is and what life builds you want for the different tours that we've had over the last 2 to 3 weeks that I've been away. So have a good look at the floor plan, and of course most of you go ahead to recreate these, and that's great. And of course remember, if you choose to recreate it or a variation, then don't forget to use the hashtag JCfinger when putting it up on any social media platform. Now, this white limo can't be driven by the pregnant lady. As you know, pregnant women can't do anything in the game until they had their baby, but I'm going to get Grandma here to pop down to the shop and get Chi-Chi some crooked vegetable of some sort to help her cravings. And this is the case with pregnancy, I tell you. But each pregnancy is different from one to the other. Interestingly, during the tour, I forgot to mention that most of the flooring that you see here and the wallpaper, we had a ton of them, a bunch of them, from the Back to the Wall quest that we just completed with Bree and a couple of odd Sims in the park. So that's where you see most of these lovely soft shades here and there. So off Grandma goes, and when she gets back, the car returns to the front part of the house where the post box is, and all you have to do is just pick it up and put it back in the house in build mode. Well, thanks for watching, and I will see you when I get back from Africa. Take care. Bye.